Hello everybody, we're back again with another Vinted purchase. Now I can't remember exactly how much I bought this for. I'll put the pricing of the list in here. We're just gonna unbox it and see what we got inside. When I actually saw this listing, I saw that like 30 people had liked it, which on Vinted, if you know if 30 people have liked it, it's gonna sell soon. What had happened was I had opened the app and that's how I first found out about the listing. And when I saw that 30 people had liked it, I actually decided to buy it because I was like, oh no, this is gonna sell soon. Plus, what the listing was and like the items that were in the listing were too good to just say, oh no, I can't buy this right now. So I bought it straight away. Which I know annoyed someone out there, 100%. Now, the person had listed it as not fully functioning. Everything in the listing was called not fully functioning. And I don't think they provided no wires or nothing, so. Okay, so as you can see, from first glance, we have a Wii booklet. We've also got a sensor bar for the Wii. Looks like it's been covered in paint. Okay, so let's just get all this paper out of here real quick. We've got the Wii stand. We've got a Xbox 360 hard drive, if I can get out the bubble wrap. Okay, so this is a 20 gigabyte hard drive. When you see something like that where it says HDD, it's usually a 20 gig. We've got this black Nintendo Wii from Cash Converters. Alright, that's my little brother in the back. To think these things like used to cost £80. That's crazy. There's Cash Converters sign on this, so I'm not sure if it's just someone who's bought like a bunch of tech from like second hand, or they've actually bought it from Cash Converters or something. We also have something I've never owned before, a PlayStation 1. I'm not actually sure if any of this works, to be honest, so I'm gonna need to buy cables and that for it. It's got a little bit of paint there. Seems to be, you can see a little bit of discoloration on the shell and everything, but honestly it seems to be in overall decent condition. Okay, so we got, it's a normal AC input, so that's fine. Okay, this is something else that I never actually owned as a kid as well. We've got a PS3, if it wants to come out the bubble wrap. So, there we go. Mind that out of the way. Okay, so as you can see, like a lot of the items have paint on it, which tells me it's either just been like left somewhere in a loft or something where it was just paint being done. Maybe someone spilled paint. I honestly couldn't tell you. Someone was painting around it. We have this PS3 though, fat console, and then we also have a Xbox 360 white console. This is the no HDMI one, it's just the AV input, which I'm pretty sure that was the first gen of the fat consoles. Usually the ones with the AV input are first gen before they released the second gen, which was the HDMI input. And this one's just another 20 gig hard drive. I did ask the seller if they had any wires or anything. They didn't respond to me, so I'm guessing that they either just didn't care and just where the stuff gone, or they didn't have no wires. This is actually in overall good condition, I'll say. There's a couple marks, as you can see, a couple like scratches and stuff. Someone's clearly opened this up over the years, so there may be something wrong with this. This may be red ring of death. Guess we have to find out. Hopefully not though. But let me just line all these up and I'll show you guys what we actually got. Okay, now we're back. Everyone can see what we got. We got this Xbox 360 console, version 1. We got this Wii, this black Wii. We also got this PS3 fat console, and we got this PS1 with two 20 gigabyte hard drives for the Xbox 360. Would I say this bundle was good for the price I paid? Yes, 100%. The only thing I don't like about it, the person didn't give me no wires or nothing, plus they are untested, so it's a bit of an inconvenience. It's like a hit or miss. so you never actually know what you're really getting. Some of these may work, some may not. This may have red ring of death, this may have a disk drive problem, this may have a storage problem. You never actually know what you're getting. Xbox 360s, I've got a couple Xbox 360s at the moment that I want to mod. I'm not sure if this one can be modded. I'm gonna have to do some research into that. Nintendo Wii, I want to reshell this Wii into a transparent casing if it's working. This sensor bar looks like it's been through the trenches, so I don't know if we're going to keep this. Yeah, so we're probably not going to keep this because it's missing the cable. So this is going to go to the bin. This PlayStation 1 looks decent. We're going to see if it powers on. We haven't got none of the adapters or cables to actually plug it into the TV, but as long as we can see that it's retrieving power, that's the main part, and then we can work from there if there's anything else. We're going to need some controllers for the PlayStation 1, the PS3, which I'm probably going to go to 9 Elms Market and see if I can pick up something there if they have any. These 20 gig hard drives for the Xbox 360 are probably no good. We'll use this hard drive shell and put like a bigger hard drive inside it. I think the next thing we're going to do now is see if we got any wires to test if any of these are retrieving power, especially the Xbox 360, see if that has the red ring of death. If it does, we're just going to use it for parts. Okay, so I think it's only right that we start with the PlayStation 1. So I've plugged the wire in back here. We're going to see if it powers on. Hopefully it does power on and there ain't no issue with it, but if it doesn't, we're going to have to take a deeper dive into it. The disk drive seems to be okay. I don't see no problems with the disk drive. It is a little dusty. Alright, let's close this back and power on and see what happens. You can hear the disk drive spinning. Honestly, sounds like it's powered on fine. Disk drive sounds like it's working. Heard the disk drive spin. Click that reset button. Okay, so looks like we may have taken the W with this one. Obviously, we're going to still need to test it out, see if it actually pulls a picture on the screen. But this one seems to be working fine. You can see it's receiving power. I heard the disk drive spinning, which tells me that the disk drive is functioning okay. But we won't actually know till we actually put a game in it. But the fact that the disk drive spinning tells you that it's a high possibility that the disk drive's okay. Okay, as you guys can see, we've plugged power into the PS3. What we're actually going to do is we're going to connect this one to the TV. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to power it on. Oh my god! They left the game in here. Oh, wait, is that a game? Yeah, it is a Vin Diesel Wheelman. Oh no, wait, yeah. Wait, is it a game? That's a game! I just checked the back of it, decent condition. Oh my god. Oh, we got lucky. Now we know the disc drive's working and everything. There's a high likelihood now, knowing this, that the whole console's actually working. Okay, so we switched to the PS3 now, and as you guys can see, it's working. Let's go. User 1 push63, that's a crazy username. Gedron 1976. God damn. So as you can see, the PS3 is working. So right now we're possibly 2 for 2, but we're gonna say we're 1 right now. We're 1 up right now. Okay, so for the Nintendo Wii, right? This here is so for the Nintendo Wii, this one we are unable to actually test because we haven't got no power cables or nothing for it. So we are actually going to need to buy some power cables and HDMI converter and an input cable for this. For the Xbox 360, it looks like someone has actually opened this Xbox 360, but I see like markings around it. So it tells me that it's possibly been, more than likely been opened. Plus, especially if you look at the back here, you can see that right there. Definitely looks like it's been opened. We're gonna plug it in and see if it powers on, if we get the red ring of death. If we don't, then we know that this is possibly good as well. But we are, like the rest, gonna have to buy a TV input cable, which for the Xbox 360 is an AV cable. Okay, so we've now got the Xbox 360 plugged in back there, if you can see. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna power on the console and see what happens. Just as I thought, we've got the red ring of death with this 360, which is a bit of an L, but It's first gen, so it's nothing special. We're just probably going to use this for parts. I have got another one of these Xbox 360s in white, and the casing is damaged quite a lot, so we are probably end up swapping out this casing for the other one. But yeah, I don't know much about the Red Ring of Death, but I'm pretty sure once it's gone, it's gone, and you need like a whole new motherboard or something. I don't know. I'll do some research into it and see if we can do anything about this. But do let me know, guys, what you actually thought of the bundle we got today. We got a PlayStation 3, we got an Xbox 360, a PS1, and a Nintendo Wii. No wires, no controllers, but you know, sometimes it's like that. I think we're gonna look for some soon when we go to the 9 Elms Sunday market, see if we can find some there for cheap. But anyways, guys, I hope you have a good day, and peace.